when you're studying now, like I don't know how my other colleagues in the class felt, but when we were studying, it's like the classes that we went to, especially for criminal law, it was like they were getting me hyped.
Okay.
I'd be like, yo, as soon as
soon as they let me out in the streets.
as soon as objection, your worship.
Oh, you call it your worship?
Yeah.
So it's not your honor. It's
no,
your
yeah.
worship.
In the lower courts, in the magistrate courts,
Okay.
you know, it's your worship.
Oh my gosh, these fucking terms. So
your worship.
Your worship. Oh my
your
gosh,
worship.
like what are you, my God? Like your worship. It's some bullshit.
And then we must bow.
Apologies to any judges might see me. Like,
yeah, you definitely need to apologize.
Don't look at this.
Yeah.
Don't look
and
at
then
this.
you need to bow. So
oh my gosh.
And then you wear a gown, eh?
Okay, hold on.
The
bow. Okay, wait. First of all, when you were studying, did they teach you why you must say your worship?
No. It's. They never taught us. You know, they never taught us. But from my own little research, and I think one senior guy when we were studying, I think I was doing first year and then I was doing fourth year. And then he briefly, explained that, the law comes from religion. So, there's a link between the law and religion. So all this, but he didn't get into detail. But when he said that, it makes sense.
So it's right that I said, like, what are you, my God?
There's a link between the two. So when you bow and because we wear gowns.
So basically the judge is a descendant of God.
The magistrate.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was the magistrate. The judge is at the high court.
Okay.
So the lower court, the districts and the regional courts, is the magistrate.
The magistrate.
Yeah,
okay.
And then the high court, and then it's the judges.
Okay.
Then in the high court, it's your lord, my lord.
Oh my God.
Your lordship.
Oh my gosh. There's a hierarchy to this.
Yeah, your lordship.
To this holy place. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. So it's like angels, like angel of death, and then God kind of vibe. Like, it's some.
I'm not gonna
it's some
put it
bullshit.
like that. But it's
okay. So it stems from.
Excuse me. Yes, there is. I haven't done the extended research, but when that senior guy and he briefly just touched upon it, it makes sense that the law and religion, Christianity. Let me not say religion.
Yeah,
Christianity,
I was just gonna say
there is a link there somewhere. There's a link there somewhere.
Christianity. Okay.
If there's people out there who got questions, maybe for part 2 I can do the research and we can come back with all the answers. But for now, I was told by the senior that there's a link between Christianity and the legal system, and it made sense. And then it just left me like that.
So it's your worship, it's my Lord, and it's my who?
Yeah, my Lord and Lordship, it's the same thing.
Okay, so it's Lordship and my worship and?
So in the magistrate court where I was, it's your worship.
Your worship, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
or your ladyship, if it's a female.
Okay.
Yeah, so you must...
Worship or ladyship?
Yes, your worship. But
why can't a worship be a lady too?
No, but when I was...
Some sexist bullshit.
The court that I was in, I think I was, early. I was early in my articles. I think the female magistrate, they didn't mind if I said your worship.
Okay.
But I think if you get someone who's strict, they will prefer you to address them accordingly.
Okay, fine. So worship, and then it's worship or ladyship, and then the next step is...
In the high court, it's your lordship.
My lordship.
Yeah, my lord
or
your lordship. Yes.
Okay, the fucking bow. Where the fuck does that come from? Does everyone have to bow to this woman or man?
It's like we're not bowing to the magistrate because he must bow back. We're basically bowing to the bench to say we're respecting the bench. That's the answer that I was given. I haven't done my own research on that. But when you enter the court...
So he or she bows, the whole court bows?
Yes. When you exit the court, let's say, we're going in there, but your case has not been called. Okay. You get a call, you must go outside. You bow, then you go out, take your call. When you're coming in, you bow again, then you take your seat wherever you were seated.
Fine.
But the magistrate also bows back, especially when it comes in. When it comes at 9 o'clock, all of us we stand.
9 o'clock. So that's how court resumes, or every day.
9 o'clock, 9:30, depending on the magistrates on the day. So when it comes in at 9 o'clock, for example, we who know the public, they don't need to bow because it's like,
Oh, the public doesn't bow.
yeah, it's layman, so
Okay.
there's no need for that. But obviously, we must respect the court and must stand.
Yeah.
So when the magistrate comes in, all of us we bowing. You know, the prosecutor, the attorney, interpreter, the clerk. We bow, then he bows back, or we basically bow same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, boom. Then we
Okay, sorry, I thought it was something happening.
yeah.
Okay.
Then
So
we bow and then
okay.
we bow.
Is
and
there
then,
any other etiquette rules that?
when you address the magistrate, you know, you must stand.
Wait. Wait, it's a cloak, right?
Yeah, it's
What
like
is it?
yeah. You see that the gown that
that's
we
it.
wear when we graduate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
similar, but it's not the same.
Okay, now why is the fucking gown there?
I think it goes back to the link between the law and Christianity. That's my answer. You know, without the proper research, that's just the answer. Because looking how the priest and whoever what they wear, you know, I think the answer is in that a short conversation I had with the senior.
Do they
of mine.
also wear wigs?
No, unfortunately for us, we don't wear wigs.
Okay.
But I've seen like someone darker than me and you in somewhere in Nigeria wearing that wig.
Holy shit.
You know, so you know.
Oh my gosh.
So just
Okay. So there's cloaks, there's wigs, there's
no, there's no wigs for us. It's just
Okay,
the robe
okay.
and the bib.
Wait.
Yeah, you must wear the
That's
bib.
this more. There's a bib. What does this bib
Yeah,
look
this
like?
bib. It's like instead of wearing a tie, you wear the bib.
A bib.
Yeah, it's like it's like a bib.
In case you spoil your food or your clothes, like.
Yeah, on that again, you know, if you invite me again for part 2, then I can just, you know, get all the questions and then do the research and come back.
I just think it's ridiculous wearing all these things. I don't know.
But overall, it's
How did you feel wearing all these things and doing the bowing and the my worship?
Your worship.
Yeah, how did you?
No, for me, I was hyped. I was like,
this
yo, I've been ready. Let's
It's
go.
time to go in the streets.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been.
Okay. And so you were like you were owning the situation. You were like you're ready for this.
Yes, I was ready.
Watch the entire episode on YouTube on the official podcast channel In These Streets with Leiru, or listen to it on Spotify, Apple, and everywhere else. We're in these streets!